Hello everyone, and welcome to week 6 of Management and Administration of Operations. This is just an introductory video to both the topic, but also just giving some pointers towards how the topic for this week, capacity management, ties into your assessments and the Kiwanis Pancake Day case study. So we are going to have 3 different videos on this topic. So we're taking 2 questions each on this key questions checklist per video. So in the first video, we are going to go through what capacity management is, or what capacity is in a more basic sense, and how we measure capacity and what the objectives for successfully managing capacity are. So with that in place, we're going to move on to demand fluctuation, understanding why there's variation in demand, and understanding what the underlying causes of variation in demand are. We're going to go through quite a few different potential causes, but we are going to focus in on seasonal cycles. That's not referring to just the seasons as in winter, summer and spring, but rather predictable cycles of demand. And in the last video then, we're going to look at how we can actually manage our capacity. So we've established what capacity is, we've established what the cycles of demand fluctuation are, and then the last thing to do would be to understand what tools an operation has to try and reconcile capacity with demand. So that's the plan for this week's videos. Please do watch all of them, and by the end you should be able to answer all of the questions on this key questions checklist, but also that will help when it comes to trying to get to grips with the case study and get to grips with how you're going to approach assessment 1. So 3 questions that you should be asking yourselves when it comes to the case study and capacity management is really, is this a capacity management issue? Now, there may be some other issues in there as well that you'll find within the Slack textbook, and you'll find in some of the other weeks on this unit. So I'm not trying to urge you to approach this as purely a capacity management issue. However, there are clear elements of capacity management problems, and it would be wise to at least spend some time thinking about this to see whether it's going to feature in your analysis and whether changes to capacity management are going to feature in your recommendations. If you think that there is elements of capacity management problems in the case study, then the next question is, well, why? Is there a demand pattern? Is important to establish, and if you establish the demand pattern and where there's peaks and troughs, then what are the causes of demand fluctuation? That will then help you identify ways that you can improve the reconciliation of either demand with capacity or capacity with demand, and therefore lead in to some potential recommendations for the assessment.